It's designed to make life a little easier for commuters.
But frustration is escalating once again at the University Metro station in Buffalo, especially since your tax dollars were used to fix this problem in the first place. One of the escalators had a lot of, you could say, ups and downs, as featured in our previous stories. And as News 4 investigative reporter Luke Moretti shows us, it's a new case of the machine mishaps.
Good luck taking the escalator down at the Metro Rail's University Station in Buffalo.
A lot of stairs there.
If this looks like a familiar scene, it is, much like a recurring nightmare for many commuters.
The stairs are way too much.
People who use this busy station at UB Main Street are not thrilled with the latest breakdown.
Clearly something's, not being done as it should be.
Problem is, something was done. This same escalator was rebuilt last year to the tune of about $370,000 using federal funds.
Well, unfortunately, it's broken.
NFTA spokesman Douglas Hartmeyer says one of the gears, a drive sprocket, disengaged, causing a lot of collateral damage to the system.
It's a major problem, and we're not happy about it. We're very concerned. We're concerned for our customers because they're inconvenienced most of all.
Customers like this man who had to carry his bicycle all the way down the stairs to catch a train.
It's hard to carry it all the way down.
The problem was discovered in late October. Douglas Hartmeyer tells News 4 it could take 4 to 6 weeks to fix. In the meantime, there is one escalator going up from the trains and a working elevator. But some commuters worry they'll miss the next train waiting for the elevator.
I use this station day after day, and it gets rough coming up them stairs.
I think it's gone on way too long.
News 4 has done several stories on the same escalator going back to last year when it was down for months. And even after it was rebuilt and put back online in February, we noticed the system making a high-pitched sound.
It was fixed because it was down for a day or two, and the contractor went out, alleviated the problem. It needed a little oil, it needed a little greasing.
But 8 months later, it's down again. Who's going to pay for it this time? Will the NFTA have to use federal dollars?
We will do everything in our power and possible ways to make sure that the warranty covers all of this work, parts, labor, so that there is no additional cost to the authority.
They need to address the issue and find out exactly what the problem is and replace it if necessary instead of continuing to repair something that's not going to work again.
And it's not just University Station. Here at Metro's Delavan-Kenesha Station, not all of the escalators were running as recently as last week.
Very exhausting.
Exhausting because it's a long walk up from the trains. The NFTA is painfully aware of its rail station escalators. They're old, they get a lot of use, they're breaking down, and in some cases, not a cheap or easy fix.
Actually, what we're going to be doing is replacing those 24 escalators over time with a whole new process.
Well, that new process will involve a state-of-the-art modular design that allows use of the existing escalator structure. This new concept is expected to double the useful life of each escalator and lower maintenance and utility costs. Now, the NFTA is expected to issue a request for proposal after the first of the year, so we'll probably know more then.
Luke, it really is amazing that the NFTA paid all that money after all that time that it was down to finally get it fixed 8 months ago, and it's broken again?
Yeah, it is broken again. And one of the things I asked was it installed properly? And Doug Hartmeyer says yes. They inspected it. The NFTA did its own inspection, and then they had an outside consultant do it. So was it a faulty part? Was there something else wrong? That's what they're trying to determine now.
What a mess. All right.
More to
Thank
follow.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Luke. More to come on this.